What's up guys, Peter here back with another video, and this is going to be the truth about NBA 2K16. This is going to be the reason on why they've made all the questionable decisions they made this year, and I haven't even seen a video about this, like why they're doing this. I mean, the general community is just basically saying, oh yeah, since they make more money off my team, that they're just going to put more into that mode, and that is somewhat true, but this is just going to be the truth about why they made all the decisions they made this year, and also how that's going to translate into NBA 2K17. So if you are new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe for more 2K16 content, and let's get right into this. So first I want to go off by saying that this has nothing to do with the gameplay. I am the Spurs. I think I was playing my friend. I just found this gameplay because I needed to put something behind what I was talking about. So yeah, so we're just gonna go in chronological order. Before 2K16 comes out, we're all pretty happy about the game. They're hyping My Career a lot because of the Spike Lee thing. We knew the story was gonna be good because of the other movies Spike Lee has made, and it was also something that's never really been a video game, like a movie director just making a video game and just putting that story into the game. So yeah, we were all excited about it. They're also talking about how they were quote-unquote cutting the cheese by reducing your my player's maximum height based on their position, and also making it so the taller you were, the more it would really sacrifice like your athleticism, and it also made it so the attributes were really capped. And they also put in like scoring styles, which would cap your attributes based on what you put them at, so like inside, outside, or balanced. And yeah, we were okay with that, I guess. We just knew it was going to be a change since new 2Ks just always have a change. And yeah, so the first week 2K came out, it was all about My Career. It just wasn't the best because like it wasn't playable for that long because it was only 3 high school games, 4 college games, and 8 NBA games. That's pretty much all My Career was, so it did die down after about a week. And after that, of course, the second season, there was no cutscenes at all, and it was just basically really repetitive, so My Career just kind of died down, and then we start to see the separation of the two groups, which was, of course, the big two, My Team and My Park. In the first 2 months, My Park is doing great. Everybody's liking it. There are a few complaints that are going to come back to bite us, as you will see later, and you guys already know. On the My Team side of things, it's actually doing pretty well. I personally played a little bit of My Team when I first started 2K because it was fun. It was about strategy and playing the auction. It wasn't about opening packs. They weren't coming out with too many cards. And yeah, things were doing pretty great, right? So then, I don't know exactly when this came out, but patch 3 comes out, and this arguably ruins My Park. People just aren't liking it, questioning why they would put 3 seconds in moving screens into a park, because if you play park in real life, you would never call that, and like that really does make sense. But of course 2K just cares about the gameplay. And before I move on, I think I did not say this yet, but this is all my perspective. I know a lot of people's other perspectives, and I'm looking at it, that's why I know a lot about the My Team side of things. But yeah, this is just my perspective, so it's going to be a lot different if, say, you didn't play My Career, or if you didn't play My Park, if you're a My Team player, or if you didn't get the game when it first came out, so it's going to be different. But anyway, yeah, so patch 3 does kind of arguably ruin the game. Park does die down a little bit. My Team, on the other side of things, is getting all the content they wish for. They're getting new, like, Throwback Thursday, and then Flashback Friday, and they're getting all these Moments cards, and then the Throwback Diamond cards come out, and people are opening packs like crazy trying to get them. And yeah, My Team just starts exploding in 2K's eyes. And yeah, this is where you start to see the separation with what 2K is going to care about this year, which is either going to be My Team or My Park. And yeah, so My Park eventually just starts to go back up. People are starting to get used to the patch, but again, still questioning on why they would do this to the game. Oh, I forgot to mention, patch 3 also made it so you can't play with people in other parks. That's one of the reasons why I switched parks. As a byproduct of adding 3 seconds in the key, a lot of people had to make outside centers instead of inside centers, which actually caused them to spend money on VC, and keep that in mind. So 2K just here, they really have to make a decision. So they're really showing signs of caring about My Team more than My Park, and with these Throwback Diamonds that they just released, they're saying, oh, we have something going here. We can make a lot of money doing this. We just come out with new diamond cards like every week. People will be opening packs like crazy, and everybody will just be spending tons of money on this game, especially with the My Team trying to get these cards, and if they won't, they just try to buy MT and get them off the auction. They're going to be so much in the auction. We're going to make the pack odds so bad this year. We're going to make it so you have to buy packs because we're going to just keep releasing diamonds, and everybody in the unrestricted seas is just going to have diamonds, and all you have to do is just open packs. You're only going to spend about like $7,000, but it's going to be okay because we're going to make the money, and you guys are going to be happy because you're going to pull 1 diamond in every 500 packs. And of course, these diamonds are like 96 plus overall, so we're going to make them so overpowered. So if you're in Road to the Playoffs and you don't have diamonds, you're not going to be able to do anything. So if you're going to want to go through the unrestricted seeds and Road to the Playoffs, all you're going to have to do is just keep opening packs until you have an all diamond lineup. That's simple, right? Well, people like me who actually gave my team a chance this year didn't like that. I didn't want to spend thousands of dollars on packs. But there's going to be a lot of people just get addicted to this way of just, thinking they're going to pull a diamond when they really aren't. They're just going to keep buying packs until they pull a diamond. 2K just makes the pack odds worse, and then these defensive player of the year packs come out and they're apparently good, but they're really not as good as people think. But all these YouTubers overhyping them. People are just spending so much money on my team. 2K sees this opening, like started with the throwback diamonds, and everybody's just spending so much money on my team packs, and it's just really going well in 2K's eyes, right? And they're so distracted by this. All they're doing is coming out with a bunch of my team content, and my park, the only thing they're doing is just nothing. Basically, patch 4 and patch 5 barely did anything. It was all because of those throwback diamonds that 2K decided to just keep putting all of their efforts in my team, because they're making a lot of money off those diamonds, and they figured that if they just kept doing that, they would eventually make millions of dollars. And over on the my park side, yeah, we're not getting anything. We are just starting to see ourselves as 2K's abandoned child, all because of those throwback diamonds. That's what I believe. That started this whole thing of people just buying all these packs thinking they're gonna pull diamonds, and 2K just making millions of dollars, right? So they just kind of forget about park, right? And this is the thing that 2K does not get. 2K just stops paying attention to park. In this meantime, like in this couple of months I was talking about my team, my park is coming out with all these different glitches. People are lagging out of parks. There's mascot glitches. Another thing I forgot to mention about patch 3 is that they made so wide open mid-ranges started to miss a lot, and that contested 3 started to go in more. But other than that, this is where patch 5 about comes out. People are just, they're not too mad about 2K16. They know my park is kind of trash. They know all they're focusing on is my team, and they know because that they're not making too much money off of my park that they're just not going to care about it, and they're starting to get greedy. And the thing is, the number of people that are spending money on packs, like a lot of money compared to the people that play park and that are upset about it, is a lot less. There's a lot less people spending a lot of money on packs than the people in park that are mad about it, right? But the thing is, the people that spend money on my team, since they spend so much money on it, and since the people that spend money on park aren't spending that much money on it, 2K is actually making more money playing my team than from my park. So that's why they're not caring about it. That's why they decided to make all those decisions, right? So people are so mad in the park community. They're just like, why is 2K doing this? All 2K is trying to do in this sense is just get people from my park to my team, essentially. But that's not going to happen. People aren't just going to play a game that costs so much money to play. You're already paying $60 for the game. Now you have to spend more money on packs if you're really serious about, like, say, playing Road to the Finals or Road to the Playoffs or whatever it's called in my team. So at this point, park is good and bad. Good because the gameplay has been staying consistent and that they don't have too much to work on. All they really have to do in terms of gameplay is to make the contested threes or just contested shots in general not go in, and to just make the wide open mids go in so it's more realistic. But there's also all these glitches. The mascot glitch is so out. Everything is just still broken. It's just broken, right? In my team, they're just having the time of their lives. They're getting all these diamonds, all these cards. Everything's just coming out for them. They're getting all the new content. My park's just 2K's abandoned child. That's where it starts to get this name, right? So then patch 6 comes out. Now this is what really shows why 2K does not care about my park at all. They do not even pay attention to it, right? All patch 6 does is patch speed boosting. That's the #1 complaint. That's all 2K knows about. That is the problem in my park. Why did you think they took 7 months to patch the mascot glitch? Because it was just then that they started hearing about it. Everybody knew about the mascot glitch for what? It was been around for 4 months before that. Everybody knew about the mascot glitch. But since 2K was still distracted by my team and all that, the diamonds, nobody, like 2K just does not pay attention to my park. That's why they don't care about it. They just do not pay attention because they're just so focused on getting all this money from my team. That is why just now they started learning about the mascot glitch and speed boosting and patching it, because they were not paying attention to my park at all. If you watched my park in like maybe 3 months before that patch, you would see speed boosting. But since everybody was doing the speed boosting, everybody was doing the mascot glitch, that's where 2K just starts to notice it, and that's when they patch it. And that's what just aggravated people. Why do you wait that long to patch speed boosting, right? Nobody would have a problem with it if it wasn't big. The reason why they patched speed boosting that late into the game is because they did not pay attention to my park at all. If you look at like the 2K streams, like the people don't know anything about my, like Ronnie 2K, LD 2K, they don't know anything about my park. They, like, when they're talking about it, It just seems like they're one of those kids that just like they don't really have time to play My Park that much, and they're just really casual about it. They just don't know anything. Like, how do they not know anything about My Park? Why did patch 6 come out so late? It's because they don't pay attention to My Park at all. It's because of my team. Again, it always goes back to my team, guys. The thing is, they care about My Park, but they only care about the things they know about. They just don't know about any of that stuff. That's the thing. They didn't know about all these glitches. They didn't know about people lagging out of parks. They didn't know about the Xbox One thing where if you appear offline, people can still join your park. They didn't know about any of that. It's just because they don't like pay attention to park at all. My team is just too distracting for them. So that is why they waited that long to patch speed boosting. It's because it got so big that it went to the My Team community. Of course, that's where the conspiracy came, that some My Team dude complained to 2K and that's why they took out speed boosting, right? It's because it just got so big. If speed boosting was like a medium-sized thing in park, the only things like people in park knew about, they wouldn't know because they don't pay attention to park at all. That's why the park is so trash this year, because they don't pay attention to it. So we're gonna start talking about next year. Next year, 2K, let's just have the start, I guess, my career be good, but like let's just have it so you're focused on both My Team and My Park. I'm not gonna tell 2K to just not focus on My Team and all, because that doesn't like make sense for them, because they are making a decent amount of money off My Team. Actually, they're making a lot of money off My Team. But if you really want to keep people in park, you gotta make it good. So yeah, this is how NBA 2K16 is and probably is gonna be for the rest of the year. So yeah, people just have to come to accept this. But this is how 2K keeps people just buying NBA 2Ks like every year. The people that spend money on My Team spend it because 2K is adding content. They're not spending money because they're just buying the game and My Team is in it. But the people that spend money on park, the people that buy the game to play park, they just buy it and assume My Park's gonna be good. Because the thing is, remember what I said before about how the amount of people that spend a lot of money on My Team is a lot less than the amount of people that play park. So after all of this, how do you think 2K is getting their money from park players? From them just buying the game. There's so many park players out there buying the game that 2K is getting millions of dollars from them just buying the game. And once they bought the game, they don't have to do anything to park. They've got their money, right? And that's why 2K does not do anything to park this year. That's the truth about NBA 2K16. The reason why they put so much effort into My Team and none into park is because that all those park players that bought the game strictly to play park, the 2K is already taking your money, guys. So they're not going to take that money and put it back in the park, because once you kind of made that one or two players that you like to play with, you're not going to spend that much more money on the game. But those My Team players, they're going to keep spending money as long as 2K just keeps putting content into the game. So essentially, 2K is stealing our money. 2K is taking the money from the park players and putting it into My Team so they can make more money. That is the truth about NBA 2K16. I really hope 2K does not continue to do this for the next 2Ks. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you made it to the end, I know it was a long one. Just thank you so much. Yeah, this was a really long video. But now you guys know why 2K has made all the decisions they made this year, and if they're going to continue to make them, and why they would continue making them. Drop a like if you enjoyed, and again, subscribe if you're new. And I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.